Welcome to Six Sigma Mania. Kaizen meeting, also called Rapid Improvement Workshop, is an event where a group of people from different teams are trying to improve common challenge. I am used to call this meeting workshop or RIW. So, I will use the same vocabulary I am used to. You can download RIW guidance for free under the video, or visit my blog for more details. RIW can be part of larger project, but also separate one-time initiative. Session must have strong business case to be supported. It is time-consuming and pricey to get people in one room. So, everybody must understand what important challenge will be addressed, and how is influencing their processes. Kaizen meeting is focus session that takes usually whole working day, or several days. There are 3 phases of this meeting. Pre-work and preparation. Meeting itself. And follow-up meetings. Pre-work and preparation is crucial for successful meeting. I cannot emphasize enough how important preparation is. So, if you are a leader of any kind of meetings, always come prepared. There can be only one person leading this meeting. Everybody must accept it, and trust and listen to meeting leader. To be a great Kaizen meetings leader, come prepared to the meeting. I will repeat this over and over again. Leader must understand meeting goal and expected deliverables. This is usually discussed with sponsor. I suggest to create project charter and describe all details in it. Start planning meeting minimum 1 month prior to schedule. Make sure Kaizen meeting has strong support from management. Set up regular meeting with sponsor. 2 times per week meetings can help you to be comfortable with preparation progress review. Identify involved team. Communicate to all people that they were identified like participants for Kaizen meeting. Explain what is a scope. Identify and collect important data prior to meeting. It is important to have right data explaining problem. Do some pre-work analysis, if needed. Leader must be aware of what collected data are telling. Choose tools to be used prior to the meeting. Like current state value stream map to be drawn, or voice of customer and its requirements. As much current state understanding as can be done, will help shorten Kaizen meeting time. Choose tools to be used during the meeting. It can be future state mapping, process mapping, waste walk and so on. Prepare Kaizen meeting agenda. Describe detailed schedule, what must be done during each hour. Do not forget to include breaks. Set up meeting with all involved in their calendars. This must be done in advance. All involved must free up their time. Share all documents with all team members via email, or an invitation. Call short pre-meeting with all involved. Show project charter and done analysis results. Show agenda, and ask for feedback. Choose the right size of the room to fit all invitees. Arrange snacks, food and refreshments. There must be enough food for everybody. It can help you with people staying and not leaving the room. Plan common lunch and dinner with the team. So, these are pre-work tasks for a leader. This is the most important and most demanding part of the workshop for leader. Kaizen meeting itself is common focus on work by using time of that meeting. Come fresh to the meeting. Do everything possible to feel comfortable and prepared. I would suggest to start meeting with team introduction. Go one by one in the room, and ask to introduce person by name, position, and to say something funny about person. Second thing is to introduce some rules during the session. Like phone switched off, stayed focused and do not leave the room, accept every opinion, react when other person stops talking. Do not forget to have fun, is very important rule too. Introduce workshop agenda next. Ask sponsor to introduce the workshop goal and main topics. It is okay if it will be done through presentation. You can review data, like VOC results, or current state process map. It is a great way to involve audience. Then it is time to roll up sleeves and start the work. Go tool by tool, topic by topic, that was planned to be done. You can start by waste walk, or listing pains per each process. Carefully write down notes. Some of them can become tasks to be done. Identify owner of each task. It must be someone from present person. It can be delegated, but owner will report it out. Develop a future, the desired state of challenging process. You can do it by understanding basic requirement and discussing it. Define logical steps and create process map. Create a plan and tasks to reach that future state. Do not forget to define task owner and its due date. Note everything carefully to the spreadsheet. Finish the meeting by asking for a feedback. And say, thanks to participants for proactive discussions. It is necessary to agree on follow-ups. How often will happen? Organize all acquired information in some order. Fine-tune developed documentation. Share all documents with participants. This can be done next days after the workshop. Reward yourself after the meeting. It is quite an exhausting experience to lead so many people in the room. Think about what went well, and what you would do differently next time. Follow-up meetings are regular meetings to review progress on all tasks. It can be online meeting too. Set it up into calendars, with agreed regular occurrence. It can be weekly, or bi-weekly, or monthly. Based on requirements. Go task by task, owner by owner. Note any progress, any difficulty. Ask each owner, if there is anything that sponsor, or workshop team can help with to overcome difficulties. Do not go too much in details, if not directly asked by sponsor, or stakeholder. Finish the meeting once all tasks are reviewed. Usually we work in our processes. We perform our daily routine. Kaizen is about stepping outside of this routine. Main idea behind Kaizen is to encourage all people in organization to work on processes they are part of. See the difference? Working in the process, comparing to working on the process. It can be short activity, where a person alone or near colleagues have some problem and are trying to eliminate it. It can be also larger activity between departments, colleagues, suppliers and so on. Larger group of people are put together to address difficult challenge. Improvements are made by wastes and redundancies identification and then their elimination. Here are high-level steps during Kaizen event. Identify opportunities to be solved. Assemble Kaizen team. Understand current process. Understand reason why problem occurs. Set target change. Work on improvements to reach targeted change. Sustain changes. And celebrate. Let me show you on example, how Kaizen process can work. Let's have joiners shop producing wooden chairs. There is clearly defined process of making chairs. But there is something happening in chair frame stick together step. There are two joiners, Peter and John, working together in this process. Their work is to assemble chair pieces and stick them together using glue. Both, Peter and John, has realized that by expanding production by new products very often happens that there are mixed details for different chairs. This creates reworks and time spent by searching right detail. Required overtimes to make work done, has pushed them to do something about it. It was identified, there are two processes, where this mixing happens by performing gimbal walk. At cutting and at milling. The goal was obvious. To set deliveries from these process steps without mixing parts. Machinists Jack and Jim joined Peter and John in their improvement effort. Joins milling is equal for all components. So, different components are mixed, to make delivery between cutting and milling simple. Jack and Jim has not realized, this might complicate work on next processes. Team created 3 special areas for 3 different chair type components. They have separated components by length and width. Joiners will take all required details and move them to their area. Assembly will be much easier and faster. Special transport boxes were created for each component type. It is easy to transport and handle. There is chair type identified on each box. And these boxes fit to special chair area at assembly. Mixing of components is decreased to minimum. This change affected all production positively. There are 15% less reworks as it used to be. Lead time has decreased from 22 to 15 days. There were set up minimum and maximum levels of components at assembly. Detail is below minimum sign triggers production on previous processes. That helps production scheduling to be more accurate. Joiner's shop owner was so happy with these changes. He invited whole team to the restaurant for celebration. Kaizen, translated as change for better, became a philosophy and lifestyle for many companies. But also for persons. Important for working Kaizen concept is strong support from top management and spreading this philosophy across the organization. Take a look under the video, where you can find a link to my blog. You can download Kaizen checklist and other Lean Six Sigma templates for free. Use it, share it. If you find this video helpful, give us a like. We'll be more than happy to have you in our online community, so hit the subscribe button and join Sigma Maniacs. Do not hesitate to post your comments, questions, or themes you are interested in to see on this channel. Looking forward to meeting you with the next video.